those who are here, if you want to understand this Yoga Sutras, then you should attentively understand every sutra from practical viewpoint. I will go back and tell you. When I went to Sagar University as a visiting professor on a viva, so there was one student who was doing PhD. He was so brilliant, he remembered the whole Yoga Sutra by heart. So when he came, he was so proud of himself because he knew all the commentaries by heart. So he thought, what's this Swami Rama? How it is possible for Swami Rama to know Bhuja, Vyasa and all other commentaries, Vachaspati and everything? So I said, this student has some problem. How can he write thesis on yoga? So the teacher said, he is a very learned man. I told him, sit down properly, like a yogi. Talk to me afterwards first. Stupid. He was considered to be a great scholar, and here Swami from the Himalayas comes and says, you are stupid. I said, you Moodha, come on. Stay down. I forcibly said. He sat down because I was one of the examiners, main examiners. Otherwise, it would be a serious problem in Viva. He sat down with puffed up face. I said, you are not sitting like yogi. Sit down like yogi first. He did not know how yogis sit. He said, sir, what is that? I don't know. I have not read in any of the sutras how yogis sit. I said, then what for are you writing commentaries? You see, that practical lesson, that practical teachings are missing even from our home life. Our parents teach us strongly, and we all want our children to speak truth. Yet they don't speak truth. Why? Do you think that they are not obedient to us? No, that's not true. They love us, they are obedient. But we don't know how to teach them how to speak truth. If child comes forward, Mommy, tell me, is truth different for you and me? That which you tell me don't do, and same thing you do next day, and you spank me if I do. What do you mean? This truth is something different for you and something for me? Mommy cannot explain. We cannot teach our children how to speak truth. We do not teach our students in the churches how to practice the sayings of the Bible, the great sayings of the Bible. Therefore, teaching remains only preaching, and there is no practice at all. Yoga science deals with these subtleties of life and helps the student. But first thing, body comes later, soul comes later. Try to understand the discipline that is being expounded, the knowledge that is being expounded is directly applied to the mind. And when you talk about your mind, you have to know varieties of mind. Patanjali has put all the mind in 5 categories. Ikshipta, Vikshipta, Moodha, Ekagra and Nirodha. Completely disorganized mind. Sometimes it is disorganized and sometimes it is not, different. Dissipated mind, Moodha, it is different. See, teacher should know that my student, this student is capable of studying this science or not. Can he study this science? Is he prepared to study this science? Is the second question. Can he study? What type of mind has he got? Has he got Ikshipta mind, Vikshipta mind, mood? Is he moodha? Has he got ekagra mind, one-pointed mind? Has he got completely the controlled mind? This is a subject. This is like giving prescription to the patient. On this very basis, the teacher immediately knows the ways. You see, student approach. If teacher is wise and understands, he will know, oh, somebody comes with the fruits and flowers and crying, oh, Swamiji, I wanted to see. I became very cautious. You see, I will have to find out a mantra which is called crying mantra. So you see, Patanjali puts all minds in 5 categories, and then you can analyze more. If modern psychoanalysts try to understand Patanjali's subtle methods, they can do tremendous good to the society. But what to do? They are not taught to go beyond the fields of mind, conscious and unconscious, and become aware of the soul, which is the very goal of human life. And if they believe, then it will be not psychology. So they are helpless. Patanjali's psychology makes one aware on the 4th Sutra, which I will explain to you, and tells you the source of all problems in 3rd Sutra. So it's easy for a teacher to understand the mental situation of his student, sometimes so accurately that you cannot believe. And you call it, oh, Swami Rama, you see, reads our mind. I don't read our mind. You see, you are helping me to know through your behavior. Behavioralism, that part of psychology which is considered to be scientific, is not complete, it's incomplete. Suppose I laugh. I laugh because you are laughing. Second time I thought, am I a fool to laugh? Because I have not understood it. And yet I laughed. Third time I laughed because it was very late for me to understand. I laughed on that. One laughter, same gesture, same action has 3 different origins. The science of behaviorism, though accurate and correct, is not much helpful. Therefore, there sprang another branch of psychology, and Freud, James, Williams, those great psychologists tried to go to the deeper aspects and to find out. But they did not well understand Patanjali's method, which is so subtle, so exact, so profound, that this science is called exact science. Why Patanjali does not talk about physical human being? Patanjali says that whole of the body is already in the mind. Understand this. But whole of the mind is not in the body. So I want to teach you first mind, and then I want to teach you body and soul both. You should know your mind first. In English, the word man, M-A-N, man, is actually Sanskrit word. We say, oh man, where are you going? M-A-N is actually, should be pronounced as man, M-A-N, man, not man. You go to Australia and ask a friend, when did you come? He'll say, I came to die. Have you understood what it means? I came to die. Another, listen, I came to die. It means I came today. So the word English man actually means mana.